Arkham Task Force assignment, barn fire. 5195, South Target Road, cross streets Blooming Fernhill and Nursery. Charge 813, engine 422, tender 8, tender 4. All unit stops 35. Firecom Task Force assignment, barn fire. 5195, Southwest Hergert Road, cross streets Blooming Fernhill and Nursery. Charge 813, engine 422, tender 8, tender 4. All unit stops 35, 1513.
Fire copy, T403 to the call, please.
Firecom, copy. Firecom to C403.
C403, go ahead, Firecom.
Just be advised, there was horses in the barn, but they've got them out, and they are saying it looks like there's fire in the roof. Did you want to upgrade or leave as is? Just task force at this point.
Let's go ahead and give me a full box on this assignment right now, please.
Firecom copies, we'll be upgrading.
Firecom, we had PI 4911 to the fire.
Affirmative.
Firecom with an upgrade to box 5674D. 5195, Southwest Hergert, cross streets Blooming, Fernhill, and Nursery. Adding Cascade 8, engine 1171, engine 1 tender 7. Metro West for standby. All unit stops 35. Firecom with an upgrade to box 5674D David. Barn fire. 5195, Southwest Hergert Road, cross streets Blooming, Fernhill, Nursery. Adding Cascade 8, engine 1171, engine 1 tender 7. Metro West for standby. All unit stops 35 at 1516.
And Firecom with a full box response for barn fire at 5195 Southwest Hergert Road, cross of Blooming Fern to Nursery. We have it described as all the horses out of the barn, smoke and flames. We have fire in the roof. Barn is 100 by 60, smoke is thick. Says the winery is on the other side of the barn, lots of hay inside. Barn is about 30 steps away from the house. And so far we have engine 813, edge 422, C403, PI 4911 and 4910, and Metro S33 all show en route, yet to respond. Water tender 8, water tender 4. Engine 1171, engine 1, and water tender 7.
2 copies, I'll read back. 813 copies.
Firecom Metro 33.
Metro S33.
33, we're code 1 to the fire standby from Pacific and Oak.
Firecom copies.
You can show engine 1171 responding.
At 1519.
Firecom, water tender 11 is en route in place of water tender 7.
Firecom copies. Water tender 11 in place of 7.
Firecom, engine 813. There's nobody at station 8 to staff water tender 8, so if you want to tap an additional tender, you might want to do that. We're coming up on Hergert Road. We've got a pretty good header, son.
Firecom copies. We'll get an additional tender.
Firecom, water tender 13 is en route.
Firecom copies. Water tender 13 en route. Firecom to C403.
C403, Firecom, I have arrived. We have a long driveway here. We do have a one-story barn with a lot of smoke showing. We'll have Hergert Command here. I'll be doing a further follow-up here in a second. First coming unit, 813, I want you to prepare for a fire attack. You'll pull past my rig and stop at the entrance there. We're going to need some large lines to maybe hit it from the outside in. This will be preparing for offensive at this point.
You went 3 copies, so we'll pull past your rig and pull a line.
And Firecom to command.
Firecom, go ahead. This is command.
Info, you'll have your first 10-minute timer. We have 2 water tenders en route. We'll be pulling a third from Yam Hill.
Command copies. Jet 813, I'm going to make you a fire attack.
3 fire attack. 422 approaching.
422, I'm going to need you to work on dropping a line here. We're going to probably need to have either a relay if we can't make the whole LDH line back here. But once we have the line laid, I'll have you bump your crew forward to assist with fire attack.
We got a pretty good spot for a tender to nurse right behind us. We'll pull a supply line to that, and a tender can pick that up.
Command copies, and an update command on size up. We now have flame rolling out from the eaves of the building on the front. This is going to go from an interior to an exterior defensive attack, please.
And Firecom, you can show 4910 on scene. Fire in Cornelius.
1525.
4910, I want you to be my safety, and I'd like you to complete a secondary size up for me and get a good 360.
Copy. Safety and a 360.
Command, water tender 4 is approaching.
Water tender 4, I'm going to want you to take the spot where engine 422 left a tail, and we will go ahead and use you as pumping right there.
Copy that.
Past unit.
Engine 1's approaching from the west.
Well, I'm going to have you stand by on Hergert Road for a minute here. I don't want to get us all bottlenecked up. Stand by for an assignment.
Copy, stand by. Firecom, show 4911 on stand.
Firecom, come.
Command to engine 1.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go ahead and want you to drop your tail at Hergert and the address driveway and pull up to our staged water tender and tie in with them and bump your crews forward to assist with fire attack.
1 copy, drop a tail at Hergert to the next water tender.
Firecom and Command, Metro 3-3 staged out on Hergert.
Metro West, command copies. I'd like you to stage in a good spot out of the way down there for right now. I'll advise if we have other assignment for you. Thank you.
Metro 3-2, copy.
Fire attack, command calling.
Firecom to command.
Command, engine 1171's approaching on Hergert.
1171, I will have you stage on Hergert Road at the address at this time. Break. Fire attack from command.
Command, 4911.
Go ahead, 4911.
For an occupant on the, it's going to be the Bravo side. If engine 813 is Alpha, Bravo side, there's going to be about a 300-gallon diesel tank inside one of these rooms. It appears we've got this as a possible barn for the horses as well as part of their winemaking operations.
Copy that. Are we able to see where that fuel load threat is?
He mentioned a man door on that Bravo side. I tried to get over there, and it's an open overhang, but there's heavy fire involvement starting to push out to it, so I didn't go further. I'm looking for electrical right now.
Command copies. Once we have our water line established, I want some big water on this fire.
Command, water tender 11's approaching.
Water Tender 11, I'm going to have you go ahead and you'll be part of the relay. You will be on Hergert Road. You can go ahead and pull in to the address and stop right there so you're not plugging up Hergert Road, but we will have you as the end of our water supply.
Water Tender 4 from engine 422. I need your water.
Engine 813 to command. We're at quarter of tank. I have to shut them down. If anybody's inside, get out.
Copy. We have water coming your way. Engine 813. Break. Fire attack from command.
Water Tender 11's arrived. I'm at the end of the tail. One's arrived stage.
Unit arriving. Can you repeat your number?
Emergency traffic. We have some collapse inside the structure. Make sure all personnel stay out of the structure.
Emergency traffic. All personnel stay outside of the structure. This is a defensive fire only.
I don't know if you want to do emergency tones or not, Tad, but as far as I can tell, everybody's out of the structure.
This will be a collapse in the structure. All personnel stay outside of the structure. Defensive only.
Command, fire attack 813. Can I have a PAR, please?
Command for 4911. 813 is PAR.
Command copies. 813 is PAR. Engine 422 from command.
422, go ahead.
422, are you looking for PAR?
422 is PAR.
Fire attack, you have engine 1 approaching for an assignment.
Command from engine 13.
Engine 13, go ahead.
Engine 13 is on seat behind 1171 on Hergert Road.
Copies on scene there. I would like the next coming apparatus, the water tender coming up. We're going to go ahead and we will get a water show going. Engine 13, I'm going to have you in charge of water supply for me, please.
Copy that. Engine 13, charge of water supply. Break. Fire comms. Engine 13 is on scene.
Firecom copies. Firecom to command.
Command, go ahead, Firecom.
This will be 3 minutes past your second 10-minute timer.
We'll keep the timer going for now.
Command from Station 8.
Go ahead, Station 8.
Have the cascade hooked up if you need it.
That's affirmative, Station 8. Let's go ahead and deploy that to staging. Break 1171. Officer, you're going to go ahead and be in charge of staging at this point on Hergert Road.
1171 copies. Case staging.
Cascade 8 copies as well, and Firecom, you can show Cascade 8 en route.
Command from 4911.
Go ahead, 4911.
For occupant, power is underground. Breaker box should be in the Alpha Delta corner. And that's what he told me.
Command copies. Do we have any needs for light and power out here or any other utilities at this point?
You know, I'm not sure. I think power comes from the house to the barn, so I'm not sure what we're going to do with that, if it's a meter in there, or if it's just a bunch of breakers.
Command from safety.
Go ahead, safety.
Okay, so on the 360, if we're calling where engine 813 is Alpha, the Charlie side walls have come down from about midway all the way back of the structure is gone. The fuel tank is on the Bravo side, midway back, probably 300 to 500 gallons. There's a probably 300 to 500 gallon plastic tote, both on fire at this time.
Safety, command copies that. Can we get some personnel around there with some hose to cool that down?
Engine 1 is currently working on getting access to that fuel tank area with some 2.5.
Command copies.
Command, water tender 13's arrived.
Copies. Water tender 13 arrived. You'll be reporting to water supply.
13 copies.
Water tender 4, I need more pressure. Staging from command, I would like you to bump up at least two companies to walk up here, and we will go ahead and have them available to rotate in.
Staging, I copy that. It'll be my crew from 1171 and engine 13.
Command copies. They can bump them up, and they will go ahead and stage behind 422 and wait for assignment.
Pump A13 to pump 422. Can you bust up my pressure?
3 from 422. We're waiting for pressure from tender 4.
Engine 13 from staging.
422, or pump 422 for engine 1, go ahead and charge 2.5.
Command from water tender 11.
All right, water tender 11.
I'm ready to charge this supply line at the end of the road whenever you're ready up there.
We'll be talking to water tender 4, who will be next in this line.
Firecom to command.
Command, go ahead, Firecom.
Just be advised you have Ops 36 available if you need it for water supply traffic.
Command copies, break. Water supply from command.
Go ahead, command.
Need Ops 36 for your water detail, or do you want to stay on Ops 35?
Ops 36 would be good.
Copy that. Break. Firecom, let's go ahead and dedicate Ops 36 to our water supply at this time, please. Thank you.
Firecom copies.
Water tender 4, water tender 13, are you still on 35?
Command to engine 1.
Engine 1, go ahead.
Can you give me an update on those exposed tanks that you're working on?
Yeah, we're getting water on it currently, just kind of going out around it.
Command, safety.
Safety, go ahead.
I get another crew on this Bravo side to help engine 1.
That's affirmed. They are walking up from staging. As soon as they get there, I'll assign them to engine 1. Safety from command. We are not in any jeopardy of any levies at this time, are we?
Command.
Go ahead, command. Go ahead, this is command.
Pump A13 to pump 422. Can you boost up my pressure? And everybody on the line have to shut it down. I'm out of water. Pump A13 to pump 422. Are you guys out of water?
A13 from pump 422, tender 4 cannot give me the pressure.
Pump A13 copies. Pump A13 to command. We're at a quarter. I don't have the correct pressure to pump all these lines.
Command copies. We'll go ahead and we'll decrease lines, but our main focus right now is to keep those fuel cells that engine 1 is at, water flowing there.
Command from 4911.
Go ahead, 4911.
I'm on the Charlie side, and we saw the full collapse of the main structure, but we have an outstairs wall that's getting pushed over by the wind. We're just waiting for it to go. There's no real hazard right now, but there is another outbuilding that's about 40 feet or 30 feet from the main structure that's not involved right now.
Copy that. Let us know if we need to put some water on that. Break end 1171 from command.
71, go ahead.
go ahead.
I'm going to assign you to assist with suppression on the fuel tanks that are back there with engine 1. So you will be attached to engine 1.
Copy, assigned to engine 1.
Pump 422 from engine 1.
Pump 422.
You can go ahead and give us water when you're ready. We can keep those tanks cool. Tom Cascade is arrived.
Command from 422.
At 422.
422 to command. We have to come up with another water solution. We can't get pressure.
Staging from Cascade 8.
Metro West 33 from command.
Was that for Metro West 33?
Affirmative, this is command here. We actually have a bystander that has some smoke inhalation. I don't think we're going to be able to get you up the road that's all the fire apparatus are on, but there is another access drive that is very close to your proximity that will take you up to the house. Can you assess that driveway and see if that's doable for you? I've heard reports that it is very passable.
Metro 33, copy that. We'll head up. Pump 813 from engine 1.
Engine 1, go ahead.
Our hose lines in place, so you can give us that water.
Pump 813 copies.
Command from Metro 33.
Go ahead, Metro 33.
We took the driveway here right parallel to the main drive, and there's a house here at the end. Is that the one you're speaking of, or on the other side of the incident?
The closer to the incident break, Chaplain 8 from command, can you advise where the Metro unit needs to go to meet up with the victim?
422 from safety. Engine 422 from safety. 422, go ahead.
This is command, go ahead, safety.
I think instead of having you guys try to flow water, why don't you just relay to 813 so she can have a decent supply?
Command from Cascade 8.
Command, go ahead, Cascade 8.
I've arrived. I've tried to reach the staging, but they haven't answered.
Yeah, stand by on the road at this point. And FireCom from command, let's go ahead and get a Washington County SO out to help with some traffic control on Herder Road, please.
Affirmative. You want me to request from code 1 or code 3?
Code 1 at this time is fine.
Alright, come.
Command from water supply on 35.
Command, go ahead, water supply.
And just be aware, tender 13 is out of service. We have tender 14 running, and I have tender 7 staged, ordering another tender.
Copy that. FireCom from command, can I request one more water tender to our scene, please?
Affirmative. We're getting one out of Yamhill.
FireCom from water supply.
Go ahead, water supply.
Can we get some deputies to block off Herder Road because of our engine out of service? We're blocking the road.
That request has been made already, so they should be. I'll find out an ETA. FireCom, do you have an ETA that we can have for that deputy responding?
I'll find you an ETA and just tell them to block off Herder.
That's affirmative. Herder from Fern Hill.
Alright, copy. That's FireCom to command.
Go ahead, FireCom.
Looks like the deputy en route will be coming from Station 8, Cornelius Fire.
Tender 4 from engine 422, that is perfect. Whatever you're doing. Command copies the ETA. Break. Water supply from command. Water supply. Yeah, command calling here. Do you need that traffic shut down from a code 3 response from station 8, or is code 1 appropriate? Code 1 is appropriate. 60 from command. Water supply. Traffic for command. Command from water supply. Go ahead, water supply. My next in tender, I missed it. It's coming from Yam Hill. Do we need to get one of those engines as a shuttle? Yeah, I have an engineer down here if we need to, but we'll see what we need. Copy that. Command from Metro 33. This is command. Go ahead, Metro 33.
Metro 33, we're going to be making our way to our ambulance, and we will be transporting.
Command copies, you will be transporting. Thanks. Break. Firecom, can you go ahead and dispatch another medical stage up here from Metro West, please?
Affirmative, code 1.
That's affirmative.
Firecom copies, and further info will be your 5th 10-minute timer.
Copy that. Let's go ahead and keep it going for a few more. Thank you so much.
Second Metro West, Juliet on the barn fire. Code 1. Witty Winery, 5195 South of Turgid Road, off 35 1603.
Command calling.
Command, go ahead.
Go ahead and need to strike a second for manpower, and go ahead and dispatch some rehab up here as well, please.
Just to confirm, was that a second alarm for manpower and rehab?
That's affirmative.
Firecom, copy.
Engine 1 to command. This is command. Go ahead, engine 1.
We got the fire mostly knocked down on this side. We just want to advise everybody the awning on the west side is ready to come down, so let's keep everybody out of it. If we can get that taped off, that'd be great.
Copies awning. Would that be, I'm seeing the west side, would that be our Bravo side if engine 813 is on the Alpha side?
That's affirmative.
Command, do you have the ability to go ahead and mark off possible collapse potential on the Bravo side and the awning?
Command 4911, I'm going to put yellow tape up.
Copy that. Disregard safety. 4911 has the detail.
And Firecom to command.
Go ahead, command. Firecom.
Just info, second alarm will pull 3 engines and 2 additional water tenders. Do you just want the engine?
Affirmative, 3 engines would suffice.
Firecom, copy.
Firecom with an upgrade, second alarm for manpower on the barn fire. 5195 Southwest Hergert Road, adding engine 5, engine 19, engine 17, all units off 35. Firecom upgrading to second alarm for manpower, the barn fire. 5195 Southwest Hergert Road, cross streets Blooming, Cornelius, and Nursery, off 35 1608.
422 from 813. Come down on your pressure. How far did you drop? I need to drop another 20.
Safety from 422. Tender 4 is going to drop their pressure. Firecom, Yam Hill, water tender 4.
Yam Hill, water tender 4.
We're en route to the fire.
Firecom copies. Firecom to command, you want them on 36?
It's affirmative. They'll be corresponding with 36.
Yam Hill water tender, if you're able to switch to op 36 for water needs.
Copy, switching to 36. Markham, engine 5.
Engine 5?
Yeah, are we supposed to be on 35 or 36?
We're going to keep you on 35, sir.
Engine 5, copy. Command from Metro 37.
This is Command. Go ahead, 37.
We're on scene here. We're down by the road. Do you just want us to hang out down here unless you need us?
That's affirmative, Metro. If you guys can go ahead and find a spot out of the way and stage there, that would be great. Thank you.
37, copy.
And Firecom to command.
Go ahead, Firecom.
This will be your 10-minute timer.
Copy, we'll keep it going.
Command from Metro 33, we are departing the scene, transporting to Twaldy.
And Command copy is Metro 33, you're departing the scene. Thank you.
Understand, why don't you hold right there? We're going to go behind you.
Firecom, Command calling.
Command, go ahead.
Yes, to confirm, were we able to strike the support cones for Forest Grove for that rehab?
We're doing that now. Thanks, sir.
Copy, thank you.
Command from 4911, I sent out a message for the support group to get activated if they can.
Command copies 4911, thank you. Fire attack from Command. Can I get a status update, please?
This is A13 fire tech.
That's affirmative. Go ahead.
Well, we've basically got knockdown on this thing, but pretty much 90% collapse on the building. We still got some hot spots we'll be working on for quite a while.
Supply. Command copies the update. Thank you.
Pump 813 to pump 422.
Pump 422, go ahead.
Can you take down your pressure about 40 psi?
Copy that. Fire attack from Command. I have 3 additional engines coming up for manpower. Do you have any other resource needs at this point?
Water tender 4, what's your pressure set at?
From water supply.
Water supply, what's your pressure?
Water supply is out of water. Our tender is 1 minute out.
Water tender 4, what's your PSI at this time?
Fire command copy is 1 minute out.
Pump 813 to pump 422. The pressure's perfect.
Copy that.
Water tender 4, what's your PSI? Stay in idle. Water tender 4, stay wherever you're at.
Fire attack. Command calling.
Go ahead.
Attack for command for fire attack.
5 approaching.
5 from command. I'm going to have you stage down off of Herder Road, and I'm going to have your officer be the new stage.
Copy that, engine 5 staged, and we will be staging. What's your location, Command?
At the alpha side of the barn, we're up a good 1,000 or so feet up the paved road on the 5195 address.
See that? What do I have in staging at this time? Am I the only unit?
That's affirmative, engine 5. You're the only unit. You will also have engine 17 and engine 19 both responding to staging.
Copy that. Would you like my crew up there, or do you want to stay here?
Water tender 4 from safety.
Staging from command. I'd like your crew to bump up to the back of engine 422 for a scene staging. And be prepared with packs and fire attack.
See that? I'll send my crew to back of 422 for scene staging.
in from 4911.
Go ahead, 4911.
So I think we're going to need to divisionalize this and have engine 813 be Alpha, engine 1 be Charlie, and engine 422 be Delta division. They're all pretty broken up right now.
Command copies and agrees with that. We're going to go ahead and make divisions A Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie.
So as far as I can tell, you have engine 813 and the Banks engine on Alpha. You have engine 1 and engine 1171 on the Bravo Charlie. And then you have engine 422 working with themselves on the Delta.
Command copies confirming engine 1's division is going to be Charlie or Bravo.
They've got both. They've got that back corner and that whole area. And they've got the Gaston engine with them.
Command copies. Break. Division Delta from command.
Delta, go ahead.
Yeah, Joe, what kind of resource needs do you need back there?
I could use an engine company or two more people with trash hooks to pull siding.
Command copies. I'll have that resource to you soon. I'll advise when they're en route.
Bravo to command.
Bravo, go ahead.
Engine 1, we're going to be needing a pack pretty soon. Just be advised.
Command copies.
Command for staging.
Cascade 8 from command.
Go ahead.
Able to take that access driveway up to the house that Metro 33 had used previously and set up for some bottle fill.
Copy, take access driveway. Command from staging.
Go ahead, staging.
Yeah, do you want me to come to the back of 422 and be staging for everything or just apparatus staging?
And go ahead and stay down there and just catch all of our resources as they come up. Then we'll bump them up to 422 and I'll put them to work right away from there.
Copy that. And from water supply?
Command, go ahead, water supply.
Be advised, we're working off of water tender 11. The rest are still refilling.
Command copies. Give me an ETA on reestablishment.
Copy that.
Command from Station 4.
Engine 5 from command.
Engine 5 staged in the rear of 422, crew 3.
Copy that. If you do not have any trash hooks, you can grab what 422 has, and I'd like you to proceed back to Division D. Alpha Division is 813's side. I want you to go back to Division D and hook up with them for some salvage.
Engine 5 copies, trash hooks and confirming it was that Delta division?
That's affirmative.
Engine 5 copies. And from water supply?
Go ahead, water supply.
To have water supply reestablished in 2 minutes.
Command copies.
All crews on the fire ground, exit the structure if you're in the structure, and stand by while we deal with some water supply issues.
Command from Station 4.
Go ahead, Station 4. This is command.
Command, we've got 3 firefighters at Station 4, no officer. Do you want us to head up?
That's affirmative, and if you can bring up some rehab kit as well, we can get that set up.
Increase pressure for a moment.
Command, copy that. We'll take brush 418 with some rehab.
And copies, brush 418. Thank you.
Pump 813 to pump 422. Can you bump it up 50 psi?
422 copies.
Staging from command, let me know when the next engine gets there. Send them forward with their packs and trash hooks, and we'll put them to work.
Copy that. 19, find a place off the road there where you can get, so we can get water tenders through there. 19 and 17, I want both of you to come up here, report up there to staging with packs and equipment for overhaul.
Engine 19, copy. Park, air packs, equipment, and see you.
Engine 17, copy.
Bravo Division to command.
This is command. Go ahead, Bravo.
Bravo, this is Engine 1. I believe we're also Delta. We are in need of bottle change. We have Engine 5 crew back here if you want them to take over for us while we get bottle change.
It's affirmative. They can go ahead and take over for you and come back towards engine 422 for bottle exchange, and we'll get you in the right direction. It's getting set up now. Break, Cascade 8 from command.
This is Cascade 8. I'm setting up rehab on the backside of engine 1.
Copy that, backside of engine 1. From water supply.
422 and water tender 4 both go back to an idle.
1171 from 813. 1171 from fire tag.
71, go ahead.
Hey Jason, you want to come back around to the lean-to side here for a second so I can talk to you?
We're getting ready to head out to grab some new air packs real quick.
All right.
Man from water supply. Go ahead, water supply.
Water supply is reestablished, and do we have an ETA on PD? I still have cars coming through.
Are they coming from the south or from the north?
From the north, from Blooming Fernhill.
That break. Firecom from command. Did we get our officer up there at Blooming Fernhill and Tiger Road?
Yeah, we've got them Hergert and Blooming Fern Hill. They show arrived. I can reiterate no traffic through to SL.
That would be perfect. Thank you.
Command from Cascade 8, rehab is established.
Copy. Command copies. Benchmarking rehab is established.
That's 1634.
Attack. Command calling.
That's on BR 418.
BR 418?
Yes, sir. Can you show us now to the fire on Cornelius?
Affirmative.
Alpha Division. Command calling. Officer Engine 813. Command calling. Officer Engine 813. Command calling.
Fire tech. Fire tech 813.
Hey, George, can you give me your status up there? Do you guys have any needs at this point? And what is the condition on the Alpha Division?
Well, we still got a few hot spots. There's a tack room, a tool room, and a little distillery in here that's intact. And we're hitting some hot spots in the ceiling area. Other than that, it looks pretty good.
Copy that. I'm going to have a company to replace you here in a few minutes. I'll advise when that happens.
Okay, yeah, there's a bank screw in here that's going to need to get some air and some water, too.
Copy. Break. Bravo Division. Command calling.
Bravo Division, go ahead, command. This is Engine 17. I have not found anybody on the Bravo side.
That should be Engine 5. Break Engine 5. Command calling.
Engine 5, go ahead.
Yes, sir. What's your current location?
We're on the Charlie side of the structure where we relieved Engine 1.
That Engine 17 officer is trying to hook up with you on the Bravo Charlie corner there. copy. Bravo Division, Command again. What are your resource needs and how are things looking at this point?
Command from safety.
Go ahead, safety.
Just for clarification, engine 5 is more Charlie and Delta than Charlie Bravo.
Copy that, then they will be Charlie side. And engine 17 officer, meet up with the engine 5 crew on the Charlie side.
Engine 17 officer, copy. We're doing a face-to-face at this time. Bravo Charlie corner.
18 arriving at the base of 422, command calling.
Engine 19.
Go ahead and have you progress to Division A and meet up with 813's officer at Division A. You will go ahead and be replacing them so they can go to rehab.
Division A, 813.
And Firecom to command. Firecom to command.
This is command. Go ahead, Firecom.
Information spear 8, 10-minute timer.
Yeah, we can go ahead and stop the 10-minute timers, and we're probably ready for a recall here. Stand by on that.
Firecom, copy.
Command BR 418 approaching on Hargett Road.
Division D, command calling. BR 418 from command, I'm going to have you tie in with rehab that will be up the driveway of the 5195 address. Let's not plug that up, but you can go ahead and get your stuff up there. It'll be behind Engine 1 and Cascade 8.
BR 418 copies.
422 officer and Division Delta. How are we looking back there as far as any resource needs? Because I'm looking at recalling this unless we have any other needs.
Command from Fire Tech.
Command.
We're going to have Engine 19 work on the Bravo side of the structure heading into the Charlie site.
Can you repeat that, please?
We're going to have Engine 19 move over to the Bravo side.
Fire attack from command. Are you comfortable with the recall at this point?
Yeah, we can recall it with all companies working.
Firecom from command.
Command, go ahead.
Go ahead and recall this with all companies working on scene.
Firecom copies, recalling Arn Task Force Box 5195, Southwest Hergert. All companies remain on scene working. Recall 1647.
Comp shows BR 418 on scene.
Alright.
BR 418, command calling.
Go ahead.
Since you're attached to the rehab and the Cascade, I'm also going to transition staging over to you as the crews will be coming down and getting rehab and refilling their air there. So let me know when we have crews ready to re-engage on this down there.
418 copies.
All right, Jackson Command, let me know who else needs to head down to rehab here.
Command for Charlie Division.
Charlie Division, go ahead.
Yeah, be advised, we have no water back here.
Command copies, do you have no lines back there or just no pressurized lines?
No pressurized lines.
Communicate with apparatus operator 813.
Copy.
And from water supply? Command, go ahead, water supply.
Currently have tender 13 and tender 7 both full and staging. Can I kick tender 14 and Yamhill tender 4 loose?
That's affirmative. You can cut those two tenders loose.
Copy that. Thank you.
Staging from command.
Go ahead.
You have available in staging at this point?
I have no one at staging at this point.
That I believe engine 1 and 1171 are available down there per engineer from engine 1. So if that's the case, engine 1, I'd like you to go ahead and bump up, and you're going to be on the Alpha side replacing engine 813 who can go to rehab.
Engine 1 copies, will be Alpha.
Command for Metro West 37.
Go ahead, Metro West 37.
Would you like us to remain staged at the bottom of the hill, or are you heading up to the hill?
With the heavy overhaul right now, we're going to have you stage.
Cover that.
And to fire attack and the Alpha side, we will also have engine 1171 coming forward, and they are going to be replacing engine 422 to go to rehab.
Firecom to command.
This is command. Go ahead, Firecom.
Just information from the sheriff's office. The news cruiser is starting to show up. They've advised him to wait elsewhere until they've been told otherwise, but I don't know where that elsewhere is.
I'm from command. 4911 will be your PIO contact. He is walking down towards the main road at this point, but he will be your contact for any PIO needs.
Copy 4911.
Fire come from 4911.
4911.
Can you have the news come to, actually let the deputies know that the news can come up the road and have them stage at the cemetery.
Copy that.
Command from Alpha Division.
Alpha Division.
Alpha Division has engine 1, engine 17, engine 13, and 1171. We're going to take shifts tearing this hay out, and also keeping an eye on Alpha Bravo.
I copied your transmission. Can you repeat the crews that are working for you again?
We have engine 1, engine 13, engine 17, engine 1171.
Command copy is keep me updated on the progress.
Alpha copy.
Engine 5 from command. Go ahead. Looking for an update on your situation.
We're getting a little more hose so we can go a little deeper into where we pulled metal off of and start working on hotspots.
Command copy, thank you.
Firecom to PI 4911.
Command from 4911.
4911.
Yeah, 4911 to command.
This is command. Go ahead, 4911.
Hey, Tad, just thinking ahead with all this hose, we might want to pick up here. So, just looking at the crew resources, we might be able to send firefighter Lancer and one of the brush rig firefighters back to Forest Grove to get a pickup. And by the time they get back here, we can maybe get some stuff loaded.
Copies that request. Let's make it happen.
Firecom to 4911.
Go ahead, Farcom.
We're not seeing a cemetery on the map, and the deputy apparently is not familiar with one. Can you give me a cross street or the name of the cemetery or anything?
It's right across from the entrance to the address. I'm out here now, so I'll be waiting. There's a Metro West unit and one of the 12 Valley engines, so it's out here.
I copy. And apparently they sent the media off in all different directions, so I'm not sure how soon it'll be before they get back there.
Awesome. I talked to Channel 8. They called me before, and I called them back and made them aware of the cemetery incident area, so I'll wait and see until they show up.
Command, Charlie Division. This is command. Go ahead, Charlie Division.
Yeah, my crew's getting low on air. We need to come out and rehab.
I'm going to go ahead and bring your crew out, and we will get replacements there once we have somebody else pumped up.
That be advised, we just added another 100 feet
to the end of our inch and a half so we can extend in further.
And copies. Break. Staging from command.
Go ahead, this staging.
What companies do I have down there?
At this time you have no companies.
Command copies.
Command from engine 19.
Go ahead, engine 19.
Do we have the ability to fill our bottles somewhere?
It's affirmative, but it's going to be down at the rehab location. So go ahead and do rehab while your bottles are filled. That will be down the driveway by engine 1.
I copy, down by engine 1. We're currently on the Bravo side, the only ones working over here. It's in pretty good shape other than some hot spots.
And copies. We'll go ahead and cut you loose from that and head down to rehab.
Command from station.
Command, go ahead, staging.
Do you want me to send one of my firefighters to town with firefighter Lanner to go get a pickup?
That's affirmative.
I copy. Command from engine 19.
Go ahead, engine 19.
We're at rehab, and they're unable to refill our bottles. We can go back to our rig for an exchange and then come back to rehab if you'd like.
It's affirmative.
Command engine 5.
Command engine 5. This is command. Go ahead, engine 5.
Yeah, we rehab, full bottles ready to go. You got an assignment for us?
Negative, stand by for a moment. We might be able to start clearing people. Staging from command.
Go ahead.
Get our pickup from Station 4. Return.
That's a negative at the moment. They're probably en route right now.
Copy that. Break all units from command. We're going to go ahead and let this sit. We're going to go ahead and be able to cease fire attack right now and overhaul and break everything down. And crews that were on the second alarm, you are clear to return after you help break down some of our LDH, if you would, please.